looking at some earnings, winners using. Last night I checked the post-market earnings at stockcatalyst.com. Let's see, can I move it? Okay, so I checked this one, after hours earnings movers, and then I added a few of the top ones to. These are not the same ones. Now they're actually moved to here. Oh wait, to here. Now there's a mix of both, I guess. And then I added some of these to first, I think actually TradingView, because I'm using my laptop. But now in the morning I moved it, some of those, I think all of those, into my earnings today list, which I delete for each new quarter of earnings. So now I've added 120 names so far. This and I have some tracking here. I usually just use it during the first day, second day, but I do have tracking from the date, which I can sort on, which I do, and also tracking the percentage. So for example, I could click here and see the biggest winner since adding. This seems weird. I don't know what this is. A warrant. I'm gonna delete that. This is the biggest since adding. So if I would have added here, it's probably more. Oh, it's okay. No, that's correct. Okay. Anyhow, let's go back. I want it to have to be sorted like this. This view. So now I'm adding this one, for example. I just added, where is it? Why didn't it? TC 2000 is behaving weird. Okay. Well, I guess I have to re-add it. So I'm actually using TradingView here. 8, and then so what I do is that I use these numbers. They're not perfect. TradingView does some weird things. Sometimes, but I'm using this EPS and sales one. I modified it a bit, but that's what I use. That's what gives this. So it's 170% EPS growth and 8% revenue growth, and then I click here, and I get the surprise as well. And I use these numbers for the EPS surprise growth, or the growth surprise, and the revenue surprise. So I write in this manually. In the ones I really like, I also go to Seeking Alpha, copy the summation of the report, or the whole report, or part of the report. I can, for example, download the PDF. So either I take the summation from Seeking Alpha, or sorry about the mic, or I go to the company and download the PDF. Let me see. Can't guarantee myself. Well, but anyhow, I upload that to the AI to then get some summation from it. So I have a task for it to report in a certain structure. But when I want to be fast, I take the growth numbers and the surprise. And it should be in here now. Yeah. Something weird with TC. So now I have the news from, I pay for some news site here. And I don't love that because it doesn't give it the way I want it. There's no comparison here. But it can be helpful somewhat, actually. Kind of. It's not super helpful, actually. I'm not sure why I'm paying for it. Anyhow, but this free site, the Stock Catalyst, is pretty good, and Seeking Alpha I pay for as well. But I think you can use it for free. Anyhow, this takes a while. So this is my simple process, just adding the growth numbers. And let's see, we're going to Prime, next one. This one also had some news, I think. I'm not sure. People have been writing about it this morning on X. Anyhow, 62.21. Let's do this. So 62.21, and then the surprise was, these are all percentages. So first I write growth, EPS, revenue, and then surprise for EPS and revenue. And now it's here. I have to check that it comes in here. If it's really good, I sometimes also write it here as a text note. And I would write like this normally. Sometimes I also write surprise. Oh, I could have it here. Why not? Actually, wait, where is it? So this is pretty good. So I do like to have it here. I would have preferred it to be a revenue that was crazy, but down here it can be a turnaround if the EPS turns like this. So it's actually like triple figures are always of note. So that means it's gonna be in the triple as well. So that list, I don't use that that much. Sometimes I look at it. Also, I try to delete this one after every new quarter, and yeah, because otherwise it's going to be filled with all the wrong issues. Let's get back to the earnings today. There. I want to be in this one. No, wait. What am I doing? Okay, yeah, a bit all over. So I have this one, the other list, high volume earnings winners, HVEV. So whenever a stock, let's look at the recent ones. So this one should be in here. I'm not sure it is, so let me try. No, it's not yet. So then, if it moves with extension, price extension, and volume, big volume, and it closes pretty high, like holding the gap up. So we want a gap up, and we want a price extension, or at least a big price move, including usually it's a gap up as well. Anyhow, if we get that on volume, then I add that to this list where there'll be fewer items, and then sometimes I should actually delete from this list. And then I mark the high volume close. Sometimes too early, I see. So now I'm going to change this one because it actually closed at 120, 76. That's a pivot for me. So now this one is a bit too high up to be tradable at the moment, but if it can go sideways, that pivot is interesting to me. I haven't put in a pivot. This one is a bit weak. So what's the ADR? Yeah, I'm gonna keep it. I could have deleted that. This one's pretty nice. Does have a gap up, not that big a gap up, but the volume is nice. Closes at the very, very top, it looks like. And so that's an interesting pivot. Actually day 2, then it came down, so it's even better pivot yesterday. I did not trade this, but it's interesting. Anyhow, so the good ones I put here, and I put a pivot, and I can trade it on delayed reaction as it yesterday takes that pivot. So I could have traded it here yesterday. So that's pretty much at the open. Then I actually pulled back. Wait, is this yesterday? No, here. So yeah, I could have traded here, and I would be more or less neutral now, break even. Because I think if I would have traded that one, I guess I would have bought it here. Anyhow, so that's process 4. So let me continue with the process. I haven't done this one. So now I'm not going to talk anymore, I hope. Or at least less. So we have an extra note here in TradingView. It's getting the AI summation is actually getting better. Oh wait. So if I find something interesting, I add that as well. So I would have preferred to have this in one note, and I can change that after. So I do like that one. So after a while, I'll go through these, maybe look at them later. And the best ones I might add to today list and or my focus list, which is this one. I will. I should delete this one later because it's from yesterday. Where are we? Here. So let's see. Melly. Okay, let's continue faster. There's some mixed. I wish I could copy paste from TradingView, but I can't. You can't copy the text from the AI. Probably by design. Anyhow, it does say some positive things here. I can't copy this. I can copy anything else, but the summation I can't copy. Anyhow, so this one didn't come in here. So annoying. I did the mistake probably. No? What the fuck? Let me go back. Maybe it doesn't like mine as a start. Okay, this is slow. I thought I added this one already. That's pretty impressive. What the f... Oh no. I'm gonna... This is so impressive, I'm gonna write it here. I have so many things in this. I have too many lines in this. Looks shit. But I had to sell it yesterday before close, so I can't chance. Yeah, that's impressive. It's increasing. It's beating the guidance by a lot. The old one. Okay, what else? Was this interesting? It's a pretty big one, big beat. Big EPS growth. Okay. Yeah, that one's going. Oh wait, this one's going to triple. I should do that as well for. Oh yeah, castle. Let's move those to triple. I also moved it in TradingView. Oh yeah, I forgot this one. So HIMS is not so good. Why? That's pretty strong. I don't know why I get not available in the revenue. Let me compare it manually. So 545 million, let's say. Gonna compare it myself. 545 divided by 316. That's a 72% growth. That's impressive. Maybe it's less than before. Yeah, it's a bit less growth than before, but it's still impressive. We're gonna have this in, add it to triple. I think it's already in there. Same for a trading view. It was not in trading view. Okay, Melly we already did, right? Let's see if I missed anyone. That's yesterday. Okay. Let's see if we have any new ones already. One can also, like, it's a bit faster, even faster, to have stock charts on another screen, and then I just take, so it sorts by the top performance, and then can you just copy this part. You can also click here, but let me show this. And then I just go like this. I don't get a comparison, but it's faster. So if I go to trading view, I also get the growth in percentage, right? TCMD. But the fastest is just to copy the actual beat and numbers. So now I did check here, so that's minus 22 NA, and then the beat was 30 and 7. Actually, I usually prefer having that first. Anyhow, thread up also, so we can add this one. I'm going the faster route here. This one I was not super impressed, but often I'm wrong. It's also up so much, I'm not sure, maybe there's something else I don't know. Anyhow, I'm actually interested in this prime. So now let's check the ones. So I'm gonna move the flagged ones down here. I'm gonna sort through these. It's a big beat. We could go like this just in case. Actually, I'm gonna move that to only viewable in the intraday. I'm gonna put an alert there. Now I'm a bit all over the place here, I feel. It's a big beat on EPS, but I don't like the numbers. So if I would drill down on this, maybe there's something in the report or earnings call that is of interest. But I usually don't have time to listen to those, unfortunately. I think it's a good idea to listen to at least the big ones or a few from each sector, because they're gonna tell you a lot about the market as a whole. And the industries, of course, specifically. Okay, this one I do like. I think this is my favorite and the only one I added here, I think. I should delete this actually. Okay, let's go back here. This is pretty low, right? That's 108 at 288. Just adding that to understand the size of the company. So the revenue was almost half of the market cap. Also a new CEO, but that was in July. So I'm interested in this one, but it's so high up, and I would only be interested in it for delayed after sideways, I think. This is engineering and construction, and so is this, I think. Yeah. Okay, so let's look at this one. So Primoris raised outlook. Where is it? Here. That's shorter. I'm interested in the ARMRC. I like that it's above the 200 here. This is an old company from 2011. Or old, but it's not an IPO. I like the structure here. So there's also some nice thing over here. Right, that's beautiful. So I like this one. I really like the structure, how it's holding just below there, but still above the 200, which is still pointing down. But after the day, it might be neutral, like tomorrow or so. Okay, so let's see what they say. So this one I think is so interesting. I'm going to Seeking Alpha, and I'm looking at a summation from the earnings call. Then I go to ChatGPT. Where is it? And I go to my special report. Wait. Where is it? It's slow today. Maybe is it my web browser or is it ChatGPT? I never know. I'm looking if I have, I'm trying to find where I'm actually doing the report. No, this is not it. I have too many in this. No, there we go. Can you do analysis? Wait. It's gonna take a while. So I'm doing a special analysis on this one to see what I get. And I took the whole earnings call summation. Perhaps I should also add, depending on what the response is, I might also add information from the earnings report. Actually, I'll do that now. Yeah, just the summation. Let's see. It's working. It's really slow. Here we go. Okay, that's really long. So let's see, I'm moving this. Not sure about what the analysis said, but I'm adding it here. So AMRC, that's pretty, and I think wait. Okay, let's see if we can Okay, stable compounder. It's like Spotify and Tencent Music. Yeah. It's a valuation story, if anything. So it's not hypergrowth, even though it did beat. Okay, cool. Still added it. It means something. Probably not. It's not my preferred stock, but it could be a turnaround situation or something similar. I'll ask it if it's a turnaround. I'm all over. Wait, let me close this. Oh no, it already answered that. Okay. No, it's not a turnaround. It's a mature, steadily executing infrastructure play. Margin expansion, record backlog, and geographic diversification all point to secure growth, not rebound. Okay, we can add this. Actually, I'm gonna copy this into here, and then I'll also take this part. Cool. Okay. Still like it for a trade because of the structure. We do have a longer term moving average here, and let me see a potential target here. It's not very far. Wait, let me delete that. I want to start over. It's not so far to go. It's like 15%. $15 to $40, depending. Okay. What else? That's pretty much it. Nothing super exciting. I mean, Palantir is very impressive. So Palantir, yeah, Palantir. I should mark it up. Let me delete some things down here. I'm gonna just mark. Where's the open? Here, right? Yeah. Just gonna mark the low of the pre-market open. So it's over here. And then I'm gonna mark the high of that as well. And then I'm also gonna mark the post-market high. And check that that's correct. For some reason, it doesn't snap here. So, looks good enough. Actually, I'm also going to mark this one here. Then I'm going to look back, see if I can find it's clear sky territory. So then just the close is the most important in this case. And that's okay. Let me check it. 168. Okay. That's cool. I'd like to buy it here. Maybe. It's not a super great risk reward because it's only like initially a 15% move, but we could also get a continuation sideways, and maybe like if you would move more this way, it could work for duration. But we're also getting pretty far up. Probably not going to trade this actually. But it depends on how it moves. So this one's down. That's interesting. So let me see. Actually, I'm gonna look at a bit deeper on this one. So I'm going to the but that's gonna take a while. Let me have some coffee. Okay, let's go and check the data. Where is it? What? What did I do with data? I have too many things up here and I don't use. Oh, here it is. Okay. I thought I had more data. Let me check here. Ah, there we go. I was interested in this number here, which is pretty high. Okay, let me check the numbers. I'm gonna move this to my data sheet. Where did I move that? Fuck. So I'm gonna feed it the AI some comparison. So here we have numbers 977, 999, it's more, 95. So I'm gonna feed it that. So for games, early quarters have growth in percentages as follows. Okay, so 2024 November 977, 2025 February let me see the numbers, hard to see here. 300, 111, and now 183. Are we seeing let me ask what we about the contraction and at the same time institutional ownership is, check that, I'm gonna move this away. So let's go back here, it was 70 something. 70-50 from oh, 70-50 from 75-20. in beginning of the year. I can't spell beginning. Okay, anyhow. So my question is, could we see selling here? Which I think we could. I have a hunch. Let me see. So we had 183.73. That was 13 and minus 1. And then so analysis is if EPS growth is compressing sharply while revenue growth is still strong but also cooling, and it's investing, and comps become just harder. So this is going to be a long one. You can read here. Gross margin is actually expanding, or gross margin is actually expanding. And we have this, which is the worrying, but it's not super dramatic. But it's not ideal. So this is pretty thorough. I don't do that this very often. Oh no, no, I didn't. Oh, damn it, Hims. So I didn't save. Come on. Oh, it did. Something wrong with this app. So it's an edge candidate. So actually, let's follow the price action, but I think it could work from here, or maybe here. I'm actually gonna put it here for a trade candidate. So let's see, that's it. And now, I don't know if you want to watch still. I'm gonna, what's happening here? Oh, there we go. Okay, let me do it this way. I'm gonna look which one I'm gonna save. This goes there. It's going too far for too long. Moving it away from the... This one didn't work yesterday, you tried. This one already moved yesterday. I'm still gonna keep it, I think. Okay, so then I click the flags. Unfortunately, I had to sell this yesterday because we have earnings coming up and it's close to 30. It could work, but it's just a risk management thing. This is my favorite company in the whole market. And I really want to own it, but my newer positions were from here, here, and here. That's pretty high up, and here, yeah. was probably a mistake. They're all sold now here yesterday. And my buffer, let's say we had an average from here. I think it's around 20%. A bit more, maybe a bit less. Actually, I think it was below 20, so I just can't hold them. Like, if I would have held from here, which I would never have because of the 20-day, but then maybe I could hold through. Anyhow, these are getting deleted and these are unflagged. Let's see. So let's go to the scan. I'm not going to talk now. It takes so long when I talk. What happened there? One wonders. So I'm going to X, and in these ones, you don't get that great information actually. Oh, what's happening? Maybe my browser is overwhelmed. P. I'm gonna check oils. That's good. So I have shorts on the oil and they're working really well. I really like that it's going a bit slower towards this level here, this key level. And because here it went super fast and then the next test is not going to work. But now we're getting to the third test. And maybe can't go directly. Probably. But I want it down here or here. So that would mean 17 times. So it will make me more 200% more if that happens. Ish. And I think I'm already 5 times. Initial was 15. So 5.5 times 15 is right. 50 plus half, 75%, something like that. And I added as well here. So that's pretty good. Anyhow, let me check this. This one I have position long. So that's good. That's working. Have something in this. IVM. Let me check this one. It's not doing anything today. Okay. Just had it check. Anyhow, what's wrong with this? Okay, let's see. What are we doing? Twitter. PM. This is Twitter user, so take this with a huge grain of salt. But that's what I have. Try to source it. So this is, she's referencing invest something trend. That's a group. Let's see if we can find something more. I do have. So these are gonna. I think this is the most important part. And then we have this. And then we do this. No dilution yet. So I did a split. I guess this is supposed to come May 1st. I don't love this one because of so many risks. I'll put some alerts in, you never know. Let's put this one in here. Okay, let's go. Oh, it went from here to there. Okay. Because of that, I'm gonna not have it in the main list. This was nice yesterday. I did see it. So earnings today. I'm just gonna put an alert here, just in case I'm interested. No, no liquidity. So, such a small company. I mean, it can work, but it's difficult. This is too high up for me at the moment. This was nice down here. What's the... Maybe here. Getting tired of this. Okay. It's kind of boring going through the scan, but let's go. This one was nice here yesterday, but not enough volume. It's not even close. What's wrong with the volume today? This one's nice. It was my first alert, I think. One of the first ones. You can see. Oh, anyhow, it was in my watch list. But that's not for now. Not for now. Could continue, but already moved. Maybe. No. I'm gonna watch this one. So why did this drop? I didn't see this one. I dropped the ball on these, most of these crypto treasury stocks, but I do have this one, which I like. This one I think is ETH related, no, Solana related, right? It's pretty good. One could have traded above here, 3 days close. So around half of yesterday's range. So I could have done like this, and that means a retest of that is very tradable, but I also am interested here, even though moving averages are above 8, 5, 20. Better to wait some, maybe. I did buy it down here for a pretty big reward of almost 200%. So it can move. So it's going in my focus. Hood. Yeah, why not? Actually, Hood setting up. Oh, kind of. Already set up. Yes, broke yesterday. But there's more. We can do a pivot here. I normally don't trade downtrend lines like this, wedges. But sometimes I do. I do like to do it in commodities. But one have to have patience. It's not like a breakout that's going to work directly most of the time. As we naturally will have supply here, and I'm gonna delete some of these up here. Trying to reclaim the IPO and year-to-date VWAP, both at the same location or very similar. So this one I kind of like. There's a lot of supply here. The volume is greater over here, so even more up here, and actually that's what's doing it for me, because we can go 20-30% up there. Of course we need to move past 5, but there's enough room to get some pace to get to 5. It's a 10% move around. Could work. So it's gonna be on the list. We already have alert. This one was nice over here. Same as like a pullback or reversal. I like 3 days, 3-day close. So we have 1, 2, 3. So above there we can go. Now we already have 1 day up, so it's not ideal to trade it. Or we can always buy if it retests there. I don't think it will, but it could. This one pull back pretty far. It's a double bottom. It's an IPO, so I'm gonna mark that. With the green color. And we also have here the EVAP from here, so they're gonna be a mixed color. Not sure what beverages, but I'm not sure what they do. What their edge is. I do like it's an IPO, but it's a bit of the wrong sector. Wait, dollar. Can't write dollar. Oh. It's pretty nice 2-day pivot here yesterday. No idea. Epsium. That's nice. Ooh, I like that. IPO base. Maybe not today, but I do like it. But why not if it goes close to 5 and the IPO VWAP? I mean, maybe it's even better above here, actually. I'm setting an alert. And I'm not sure, maybe a few more days. Oh, this is similar. They're all going. Another crypto treasury that I traded before. This one's a bit different. And it didn't work as well as, but kind of interesting though. Okay, we're halfway. Let's go. I think these will be shorts later on, but first maybe we need to go. What's wrong with my... Okay, yeah. Not for now, but later. I'm not sure what to do with this. Maybe... This one I love, but I can't trade it, right? It's earning soon. This one I don't really have here. I just had a split. earnings yesterday. Okay, that's it. So later on I prioritize these. This one was nice about this pivot here. But I didn't mark it as a buy. It was still black, which means look at it, but not necessarily trade it. And that was a mistake. But I think the volume is also too small, that's why. So maybe I should just delete it. Oh, this one looks good. Earnings. Okay. I'm going to put it there. And I do like this, showing earnings today. This one looks really good. It already went yesterday. But why not? Okay, let's put in an alert here at least. Maybe pivot should be staggered. So more like this. Problem though is this supply here and also here. Okay, yeah, that's it, I think. So going through my process, pretty tedious today. First earnings and then just a regular scan. That's it.